Hi, I'm Lorraine Morgan. I've been studying Qabalah for over 20 years, but when I first started, it wasn't because I was searching for spiritual enlightenment, or anything spiritual for that matter. It was simply because I was curious and wanted to learn more. For years, I always felt I'd found Qabalah by accident, but when I look back over my life, I can see now how opportunities presented themselves, and I realised that all I did was follow the trail that was carefully put in place. My discovery of Qabalah was no accident, and there was no one else involved in the decisions I made, only me, and what I believed to be my soul, poking me in the back, encouraging me forward. It's pretty amazing how I found myself on this incredible journey, and even more amazing that I stuck with it. The journey wasn't easy. The overwhelming sense of disappointment I felt was almost crushing when I realised that the only person who could make things happen in my life was me. Sure, great opportunities present themselves, but we, or me, had to grab hold of those opportunities and take action. I thought that because I was studying something spiritual, everything would automatically fall into place. But no, for me, nothing could be further from the truth. For someone else, the story could be very different. But I had to work very, very hard every step of the way, facing fears, anxieties, self-worth issues, and on it went. At this point, I have to say I get very frustrated by those who stand before others saying, "It's easy. All you have to do is whatever." The journey is easy. It's the undoing of years and years of preconditioning and negative habit patterns that's the tricky bit. And even trickier still is recognizing those preconditioning and negative habit patterns. We each have this image of ourselves, of who we are. We have our own ideas on what we perceive to be right and wrong. The Qabalah gave me the biggest wake-up call ever. Throughout my training, the dangers of paying lip service were pointed out. The only way forward is to be true to yourself, accept the truth about who you are, and then be truthful about how much you want to change the bits about you that cause pain and problems, and then ask yourself if you're prepared to make the effort to do something about it. Lip service was a phrase I never really understood, and to this day I struggle to understand why people say one thing and their actions say something else. Why do people pretend? But we all do it. We all pay lip service at some point or another. The problem is we're often unaware that we're doing it. My journey of self-discovery was mind-blowing, but I struggled. I was probably every teacher's worst nightmare. I trusted no one, challenged everything, and refused to get involved in any hint of bonding of any kind. So what kept me studying? Well, I could see right from the beginning that the teachings worked. There is no quick fix, but the teachings make sense. They're incredibly simple, and the only requirement is to be self-motivated and honest in your intention. Ask yourself the motive behind studying, and then ask yourself what you intend to do with the teachings. If I was to give one piece of advice, it would be to do everything for the joy of it. Don't expect anything in return. The rewards come in the joy that you feel doing something that you enjoy. There is a universal justice far more qualified than us to decide what is right and what is wrong. So don't worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on what's right for you and enjoy your life. My motive is to continue to learn. My intention is to raise awareness of the bigger picture and to encourage others to go on their own journey and be self-sufficient. The best answers to all our questions come from within. We can all find these answers for ourselves if we're prepared to make the effort. The Qabalah can show you how. If you'd like to learn more about these teachings, then you can visit either www.orderofthewhitelion.com or www.isisworkshops.com. I'm Lorraine Morgan. Thank you for listening.